Hello, and a very warm welcome back to my YouTube channel. And today I want to show you real estate in Italy, apartments with sea view for less than 40,000 US dollars. Incredible value for money. Of course, they're not large apartments, but nevertheless, you can actually find apartments in Europe with sea view, which cost very, very little money. And they are, of course, in a place I've covered many times, Scalea, but I really, really wanted to show you apartments for those who really are on a low, tight budget, but still either want to retire in Italy but don't have much money, or want to go there as a digital nomad, or just to have a place to stay for a month or two, or maybe longer, but a place with a sea view, a small place. And the first place is here. This is a 45 square meter apartment, and it's only 25,000 euros. That is incredible value for money. And it's only about a kilometer from the center of Scalea and the sea. So this really is incredible value for money. And it's got a balcony. It's also got, believe it or not, a parking space included as well. So this is just incredible value for money. And as I've said, it's got an elevator as well. So that's the view. So you've got a sea view, incredible. There's a bedroom there. There's the living area, bedroom, kitchen, corridor, and obviously possibly needs a bit of work, but it's so cheap. Bathroom, it's a small bathroom, and there's the kitchen again, and you can sleep there. So it is a very small place, but 25,000 euros, that is less than 30,000 US dollars. Really incredible value for money. And there's your balcony again with sea view and the area around. Now, the second property I want to show you is even cheaper. This is absolutely ridiculous. This is 23,000 euros. It's a bit bigger, but it's on the third floor, no elevator. So, again, perhaps if you're retired and you're not so mobile, this may not be for you. But there are some retired people who are mobile, and there are digital nomads. So, it's definitely worth considering. 54 square meters. It's on the third floor, no elevator, said. It's in quite good condition, and let's have a look at it. So this is the actual place. There's a terrace with the sea view, and there's the kitchen living area, and again, and again, and again. And you've got all the basics there. There's the bathroom. So not a bad bathroom shower there. I think that's perfectly adequate. Bedroom, nice big bedroom actually. I think that's all right. There's the corridor. There's the second bedroom. It's very, very small, but you've got two bedrooms. And I think that really is not too bad at all. There is the second bedroom again. There's the first bedroom again. Sea view. So you cannot complain. You actually have a sea view. And there's the corridor and the living area again and outside. So this, I think, also is tremendous value for money. Let's have a look at it on the map. So it's actually even nearer than the other place I showed you. This is less than a kilometer from the center. And look at that, you've got the train station right here. So you can literally walk to this place. Imagine being able to come out of a train station and walk to a place in Italy, very near the sea, over 50 square meters, and only 23,000 euros. That is insanely cheap. That is so cheap. It's unbelievable. So let's go to the next property. This also is cheap. It's on the second floor, no elevator. This is small, 35 square meters, 27,000 euros, but it's got a nice panorama. I think this is also quite a nice apartment, and it's also got a parking space. It needs a little bit of work, but having a parking space, that is an advantage. Let's see where it is on the map. So again, it doesn't give you precisely where it is, but it is very near the sea. I think this is even nearer than the last one. So let's have a look at it. There's the sea view. So you've got a lovely sea view, living area. And as you can see, you go on the balcony here and you've got your sea view, living area with kitchen. And again, bedroom. That's a nice enough bedroom. It's fine if you're coming here for the summer or a couple of weeks a year. You just want a small space. And the terrace is very big. Look at that terrace with sea view. So there's plenty of space here to sit outside. It's covered as well, but I'm sure if you want it uncovered, you can have it uncovered. There, look at that. Table and chairs for 27,000 euros. I'll repeat that. That is absolutely incredible value for money. It is small on the inside, but you've got a lovely balcony on the outside. That's the area around. Not bad at all. Perhaps it needs a tad of work, a bit of work. It's not going to be the most beautiful building, of course, but that price, 27,000 euros, that's less than 35,000 US dollars, by the way. If you're watching from America, it's well under 35,000 US dollars. So let's have a look at this next one here. And I think this is great value for money. Again, it's on the third floor. There is no elevator, so that is a disadvantage. But it's bigger than the other one, 60 square meters. And you can buy a garage as well for 7,000 euros. So potentially you could have an apartment of 60 square meters with a garage for 67,000 euros. That's really, really good value for money. It's in a pretty good state. It's got 2 bedrooms. Now, let's check out and see where it is on the map. Again, in a great, look at that. You're right next to a bar, supermarket. It's wow. You're very, very near the beach. That's incredible value for money. And again, I'm not going to say these are beautiful apartments, but imagine being able to own an apartment in Italy with a sea view for less than 40,000 US dollars. It's ridiculous. And there's the terrace. So nice terrace. I think that's actually a shared terrace. So there's the living area, very big living area. Nice. I think this is really nice. There's the corridor, bathroom, a little bit cramped. There's a bedroom, and it's got 2 bedrooms. So not too bad at all. There you go up. Actually, I think you actually own the whole terrace, actually. I believe the whole terrace is actually yours. And you've got a lovely sea view. So the building isn't beautiful. Look, the building isn't beautiful, but come on, not bad at all for the price. And finally, I should have one more here. Yes, I do. Actually, two more. Two more. So this one here is small, 28 square meters, first floor without a lift, but the views are really, really spectacular on this one. And I chose this simply because the sea views are the best. So it's a very, very small place, but it's quite neatly done. Kitchen, etc. You've got, it's a monolocale, which means don't believe there's a bedroom, so you'll have to sleep in the sitting room. But I chose this one just for the view. The view is really, really incredible. I think this is a lovely, lovely view. This is all about the view, as you can see. Um, there is an actual bathroom there. It is small again, but this one is all about the view. 35,000 euros. It is very, very, very cheap. So I just want to see where it is. Look at that, right on the center of town, very near the sea. There's hotel here, you've got restaurants, you've got everything. But this one it's not as good value as the other ones. This is all about the sea view. So let's have a look at the last one. And this one is 42 square meters, second floor, no elevator, 35,000 euros. Let's have a look at it on the maps. First of all, it's very near the sea. So you're central, near the sea, perfectly adequate. I think this is also good value for money. It's in a good state. Um, on the second floor, I said without a lift. Let's have a look at it. So you've got a sea, it's a bit in the distance, but you've got the sea view. Not bad at all. Nice balcony, nice big balcony, sea view. Nice bathroom, actually. That's quite spacious for Scalea, because normally the apartments are quite small. Bedroom there, nice big bedroom, as you can see again. So you can have 2 or 3 people sleep in that bedroom corridor. Maybe you might want to do Airbnb with this one. Living area again, living area. So it's not a beautiful place, but you can move into it straight away. Balcony with sea view, and there's another balcony there with the sea view. So I think these apartments are really, really incredible value for money. Under all of them, if you're watching from the US, they are all under 40,000 US dollars. Really, really incredible value for money. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please click the like button. Please subscribe, and I shall see you very soon on the next video.